It is 6:48. This is your morning in 8 minutes. Police in Blount County say they found the truck that plowed into a Blount County family's garage.
Well, that family says they're thankful to be alive this morning. Take a look at this video. This is from the Trinum's house off Blockhouse Road Wednesday night. But Brittany Trinum, a mom of two, says if it hadn't been raining, her family would have likely been inside that garage working.
As crazy as it sounds, with a 2x4 through the windshield and no headlights, and he was leaking oil and some really severe damage to his truck, he made it out of here in 1 minute.
Anyone with information is asked to call the Sheriff's Department. In continuing coverage this morning, a Knox County officer still in the ICU, but we're told she's in good spirits.
Officer Lydia Driver had emergency surgery after police say her partner accidentally shot her. Driver and her partner were serving warrants Tuesday night when a pit bull attacked her. Her partner tried to shoot the dog but hit her. That dog is at a shelter. According to the Sheriff's Office, Officer Driver will stay in the ICU for a few more days. And Knoxville police say all lanes of I-40 are back open this morning after a major crash yesterday afternoon. Two
people went to the hospital, one with life-threatening injuries. Here's what the scene looked like around 8 o'clock. All lanes on I-40 East blocked near Cherry Street. Police say a car was on the wrong side of the interstate, hit two other cars head-on. Police don't believe alcohol was a factor. And with that, we do want to get to our Whitney Turner, who is taking a look at your first alert traffic this morning.
Yeah, here is a live look at I-40 at Cherry Street this morning. All those lanes back open. That volume is light to start your morning. Great news, those interstates and main roads are on time as you're getting out the door, but you could run into these foggy views. This is I-40 in Sevier County right at Winfield Dunn Parkway. There's a truck there, really hard to make out the traffic that is moving by. Be prepared for these sudden drops in visibility along your drive. But again, those views do vary. Overall, you're looking pretty good. However, in Granger County, some overnight road work still taking place. In Granger County, this has the westbound lanes of Rutledge Pike closed from Pioneer Drive out to Bryan Road. You can see we do have some congestion as traffic approaches this work zone. Bryan Road is going to be your alternate around that.
Whitney, thank you. Taking a look around the nation, memorial services start today in Illinois for 3 of the people killed during the Highland Park shooting. That shooting left 7 people dead, dozens hurt. FBI agents collecting strollers, lawn chairs, and other items along the parade route and loading them into a U-Haul for a lost and found. The 21-year-old gunman is currently being held without bail. And this morning, we're remembering actor James Caan. The 82-year-old was known as the father in Elf and nominated for an Oscar for his role as Sonny Corleone, the Godfather's oldest son. His career spanned 60 years. He's survived by 5 children, including actor Scott Caan.
I want you to know how sad I am to be giving up the best job in the world. But them's the breaks.
Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson says he will stay in office until a successor is chosen. He stepped down from the position yesterday morning. It comes after more than 50 members of his government resigned amid several ethics scandals. The next prime minister may not be chosen until the fall.
In Japan, its former prime minister is dead after someone shot him during a speech. Police arrested the accused gunman at the scene. Shinzo Abe served as Japan's longest-serving prime minister until he stepped down in 2020.
And right now, the first case of monkeypox is confirmed in Tennessee in the Nashville area.
So far, there are no cases in other parts of the state. Health officials say the case is someone who traveled internationally to a place known to have monkeypox. It's a type of smallpox, but milder. Health officials say it's rarely deadly. Officials are telling people in Middle Tennessee not to panic, but just be aware. And Churchill Rescue Squad no longer accepting donations to the Summer Wells Rescue Fund.
According to court documents, it's asking the Hawkins County Court to take over the future of the fund after questions about who was donating to it. According to court documents, one person donated more than $30,000. Some think the money may have been raised illegally. Summer Wells went missing more than a year ago in Hawkins County. If you know anything, call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Knoxville area transit pumping the brakes on some of their bus routes. They say there's a worker shortage. The changes will start at the end of August. Officials voted on some cuts to routes and changes to others. You can see all the proposals right now in the WVLT News app. And the Cott County Animal Shelter is parting ways with the county government.
That means they'll stay a no-kill animal shelter, but they won't accept animals from county animal control. People who work there say the county didn't give them enough money to operate. It'll now be called Smoky Mountain Humane Society and operate only on donations. agents. They'll continue working with the county until the end of the month. And Discovery selling its headquarters in West Knoxville.
Well, you might know it as the HGTV headquarters near Pellissippi. They say they're looking for a smaller space. After merging with Warner Brothers, the company is looking to consolidate. We don't know if any jobs will be cut. The media company is responsible for brands like HGTV, Discovery, Travel, and the Food Network. WVLT obtained a copy of a memo telling employees about the change. Discovery says as more employees work remotely, its West Knoxville office complex has too much unused space. Police in Kentucky are holding the last funeral for the officers killed during a shootout in Floyd County.
Today, people remembering K-9 Drago. Mourners lined the streets throughout the week for the funeral of the other 3 officers killed: Jacob Chaffins, William Petrie, and Ralph Frazier. The man accused of shooting and killing them is currently behind bars, being held on a $10 million bond. He will appear in court on Monday. And it's going to cost you a little more to send a letter starting this weekend. The United States Postal Service raising the price of postage on Sunday. It'll cost you 60 cents to buy a first-class mail forever stamp. The USPS blames inflation and high operating expenses as the reason for the price hike.
Your First Alert forecast with meteorologist Kyle Granger.
6:55, good to see you as you head out the door this morning. The first thing you need to know is we've got areas of limited visibility. Some areas are improving, and then we've got the heat that's with us as we move into the afternoon. In fact, that heat advisory noon to 7 this evening, Madisonville to Maryville, Knoxville, feeling like 105 by the time all is said and done. A very hot day for us. Here's the visibility numbers. 3 miles range Crossville to 9, Knoxville 8, Sevierville, Morristown is at 2. Temperature-wise, warm already. 72 Oak Ridge to Knoxville, 71 Pigeon Forge to Washburn, 69 into Jamestown and Crossville. You see here a few passing clouds will ring out a couple of sprinkles this morning, but really for the rest of the day, it's spotty storms to scattered when we get into the afternoon and evening. So 95 is where we're going to be for that afternoon high. It feels like 105, so just drink plenty of water, stay in the shade, stay inside if you can, and then 74 for the start of the day tomorrow with scattered storms. So not a lot of opportunity to cool down there. Here's that 8-day planning forecast for you. Saturday starts off with some rain. We get a break, and then here comes round 2 into the afternoon. So on and off rain and storms through the course of the day. 85, a little cooler to 87 on Sunday. Scattered rain and storms, but still the humidity's with us. You're just going to break a sweat just walking outside to the mailbox. Here you see there 91 on Monday. The sunshine is with us Tuesday as well. Back into the low 90s all next week. Really the heat, humidity, doesn't matter if it's 87 or 90. It's hot when you get 70-degree dew points and you just start breaking a sweat. No matter what you do, you can just look out the door, I think. Sometimes it just starts sweating. Yeah, so only opportunity really next week before rain comes back in.
I think you said it perfectly. Go into the mailbox and you start to sweat. It's nasty. I do want to say, you may not see her much. We hear her in our ear. Our Maddie Thompson, her last show, our producer, going off to bigger and better things. We're going to miss you, Mads.